All right, how's it going, everybody? This is Avalon, MCOC, Rogues Alliance. Um, I'm sitting here and I've been wanting to do a five-star featured arena grind and try to win one. I think it's just because I want to win one. But I started to try to figure out how much it's going to cost me to do that. Looking at these 30 million average points to get a five-star feature, which seems like a lot. And I was talking to people, and everybody tells me 5 stars are the way to go, 6 stars are the way to go, and I wanted to find out exactly how much time it's going to take me and what it's going to cost me. So what I did, if you look, is per fight, a 6 star. You're going to get, what I'm getting is about 64,000 points. 5 stars, about 32,000 points. So per run, you get about 192,000 per run for 6 stars and 96 for 5 stars. So if you keep recharging the same team, and of course you can increase that by doing boost and synergies and different things if you have the option. But just to keep going, so cost to recharge 6 stars 20 units per, and 5 stars 10. So total cost to recharge is obviously 60 and 30. So runs to get to a million, it would take you 5 runs with 6 stars and 10 for fives. How much cost is that in units per million? It's about 300 either way, doesn't matter. And then time, that's the other piece. How much time do you want to spend grinding? So per million, in minutes, it's about 10 minutes and 6 stars, 20 minutes and 5 stars to hit a million, which is pretty impressive. It takes me a lot longer than that to get a million if I'm not recharging. All right, so then I want to figure out the totals. I put a 20 million goal. I know they're usually going for around 30 million, but I can grind out about 10 million on a featured. So that's why I use this 20 million goal. All right, so how much does it cost? So units, no matter if you use 5 stars or 6 stars, it's going to cost you about 6,000 units to hit the 20 million goal. Time, it's going to be about 3.5 hours for 6 stars and 6.5 hours for 5 stars. So you can get it all done in about 6.5 hours either way, no matter what you go. And it's going to cost you about 6,000 units. So what are you going to get in return for that, unit-wise? So I figured 100 crystals, you get about 400, 500 units. So total battle chips you're going to get at the end for 30 million runs, about 250,000 battle chips, which will equal about 600 units. If you hit all the milestones for just the features, you're going to get 135 units. So in total, you're going to get about 730, 750 units back when you do this run. So if you think about that, it's going to cost you a little over 5,000 units to finish a featured run. So what is that going to cost me if I paid for it? All right, so if you bought an Odin Volt, it's 3,100 units. It costs $100. It's about 3 cents per unit. So total cost to buy a featured arena run is about $200, 6,000 units. Or you can grind and save your units either way, but I'm just trying to figure out cost. So is that worth it? Obviously, it's not worth it, but is that does that make the most sense if you are going to spend $100 or $200 in this game to get one featured 5 star that you know what it is, but it's still one featured 5 star? So is that worth it? There's other ways in the game to get featured, so let's see what it is. So the other major way people are pulling 5 stars and 6 stars right now is these featured Cavalier crystals. They cost 300 units. The drop rate for a 5 and 6 star is about 19% if you put them both together. So if you bought 10 crystals, just based on numbers, it would cost you 3,000 units, and you would pull almost guaranteed. Well, nothing's guaranteed; it's a gamble. But let's say 2 5 or 6 stars. So you have a chance to get 2 6 stars, 2 5 stars, or a combination for half the cost of doing a feature arena, and the time's none. You just hit the button, open your crystals. So if you're featured, if you're a Cavalier player, and you want some 5 and 6 stars, and you're trying to figure out if you feel like running a featured arena, I'm thinking it's not worth it. You can just get your 3,000 units and pretty much the way it's at now, buy you 2 5 6 stars. If there's a featured you really want, maybe it's good. So for non-Cavalier people like myself, you have the Grandmaster Crystal. It costs 300 units, the same as the Cavalier, but you only have a 5% drop rate. So you would actually have to buy 20 of these units, these crystals, which would cost you 6,000 units, which is the same cost as doing a featured grind, and you would still just get one 5 star, and you wouldn't know who he is. So if you're uncollected and you're trying to decide which way to go, it actually might make more sense to go for the featured arena than it would be to spend the units on crystals. But it's a gamble. Maybe you'll get more. Anyway, I know it wasn't an exciting video, but I was trying to figure all this out for myself, and I didn't want you to have to do it, just do it again. So now you know. It seems like a Cavalier, it makes more sense just to buy crystals and spend your units that way. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. If you liked it, if this helps you out at all, like it, subscribe, and thanks.